Good morning, scholars. This is your Monday morning message with Mrs. Sutton. So here's our homepage. The announcement for this week is this is week 5 of remote learning. We have 3 more weeks to grind as hard as we can in remote learning. Flat Mrs. Sutton has loved all of the adventures she's gone on thus far. She's especially loved doing your online work with you. Keep up the great work, scholars. And the quote for this week is stay healthy, helpful, and calm. Shout out to the Sutton Scholars compliment section for Cooper, Madama, Valeria, and Ramona. Nice job, scholars. If you have any other flat Mrs. Sutton photos, go ahead and send them my way. So for this week, which is May 18th through the 22nd, here's what we have flowing. Clicking on that week at a glance. All right. So here is the picture format of the week at a glance. I'm going to go ahead and click on the PDF so that I can also show you the hyperlinks. Awesome. So in reading for this week, you are focusing on 2 things. Your phonics skill is VCE or vowel consonant E syllables, and you're also going to focus on author's purpose. With that said, Monday and Tuesday, you're doing your phonics lesson on iReady, and then Wednesday and Thursday, you're going to do your iReady lessons on author's purpose, gathering information, and point of view. Okay? On Monday, you're going to watch the mini lesson for author's purpose. When we looked at the scores last week for author's purpose in our grade level, some of our scores were a bit lower, so we need to do another reteaching of author's purpose. Please have your scholar watch that lesson so they can better understand author's purpose so that when they get to the mini lessons on Wednesday and Thursday, they can earn 80% or higher. On Friday, you are doing your My Path practice or completing any uncompleted iReady lessons. In writing, we are doing the body paragraph number 3, and this week is going to be on the life cycle of your research topic. It will follow the same format that it has the previous weeks, with the first day writing the subtopic sentence along with watching the video, and then 2 days of writing the detailed sentences, and the last day writing the concluding sentence, and Friday checking in with the CUPS checklist to make sure your paragraph is revised and edited. For Erla this week, make sure you're reading at least 30 minutes a day, and you can use Arc Bookshelf, Mayan, or Books from Home, as well as the King County Library has an online system. For math this week, we're going to start off with some mental math for adding and subtracting 10 and hundreds. On Tuesday, no iReady lesson, but you are doing and watching the math mini lesson on measurement. When we left school in March, we were in the unit of measurement, so we're going to do a recap of what that is. Make sure you have your pencil and paper ready to go along with Mrs. Sutton. And then Wednesday and Thursday, you're going to do 2 measurement lessons. On Friday is your My Path practice or completing any of these assigned lessons. Then for content time, on Monday you have science. This will be review for my scholars. How did a tree travel halfway around the world? We have seen that video before, and the activity is seed dispersal. If you have a printer, then you can do the activity. If you do not, then you can utilize the other video of figuring out what can you grow at home from your groceries. In social studies this week, you have a needs versus wants video, and you have a discussion post that you will write on Canvas. What are 3 needs and 3 wants that you have and why? On Wednesday, Mr. Frank's lesson is on frisbee golf and exercise tic-tac-toe. You can also go to Mr. Frank's Zoom on Wednesday, and here is his information. On Thursday, you have Mr. Fossing's lesson on electric music and Miss Steineger's lesson, which is a read aloud on the rot of the cutest potato. On Friday, you have how to manage your worries. You're going to write or draw something you worry about, and why do you worry about it? How does it affect your life? Can you control it? What are some steps to take to help you worry less? Okay. And then lastly, Miss Barry's lesson, which is last but definitely not least, on using the Kelso's choice for problem solving, ignoring, and walking away. All right, so that is our glance for the week. The reading lesson looks like this. See how I can just click on that lesson and it brings me straight to the YouTube link. Also, here is the math mini lesson. See how I click on the link and it brings me straight to the YouTube channel. As it's loading, just going to give it a second so that you can see what it looks like. All right. And you can hear Miss Sutton's voice again. All right. And that is what your math looks like. Going back to our classroom website, I want to walk through the pages very quickly. So math for the week. Again, here's your week at a glance, looking at Tuesday as your YouTube lesson. All of the links are here for you to click straight on to go to your lessons. Here is the extension for the week. If you would like to play additional math games, it is in a video game format. Click on the directions for Legends of Learning. The student login is in the top right corner. I'm going to go ahead and click on the directions so I can show you. It downloads into a PDF. Ms. Sutton has laid out the steps. It is also on your Clever portal under this icon. Once you get to the web page, you're going to click Student and Teacher Login. Then you're going to go to the student side that says Play Now. Then you're going to go to the Play Teachers playlist on the left side. Next, you're going to type in the teacher code, which is Sutton77. Press the login button, and that is where you're going to log in with your Google account. The last step is you using your student ID number at p12fwps.org with the password that we usually use. Lastly, you're going to choose your mission and click on the image to start your learning and playing. All right, so that concludes our math for this week. For reading this week, again, watch the lesson first, do your iReady lessons. All the links are here. Remember, Ms. Sutton is monitoring your minutes and the percent of your lessons passed daily. For writing this week, here's the week at a glance. Here is the link for you writing your body paragraph on the life cycle and submitting it here or emailing it to me. Here are all the other links if you are behind in getting your All About book completed. For science and social studies, here are the links. Again, watching how did a tree travel around the world? And here's the optional video of figuring out how to plant and grow things with your own groceries. Or if you have a printer, then you can print out some different types of seeds. And we also did this activity in class. Here's the needs and wants video, the discussion post for you writing down your 3 needs and your wants. I'm going to click on that to show you what it looks like. You would press reply once you have your answer and type that into the box. For Wednesday, Thursday, you have your specialist. For Friday, you have your social skills lesson. And that is all. Let me go back. We are not in week 6 yet. Okay, scholars. So that concludes our Week 5, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and make it a great